It is Monday, the 26th of October today, yeah? By Friday, I shall be 30 years of age. What better way to deal with impending earlier midlife crisis than I was probably expecting than by riding the gorgeous Harley AA3 Iron. Now, yesterday I just got on this road. I didn't really care about what it was. I didn't really care about anything. I just wanted to enjoy the experience of it. And I had so much fun. Now I'll tell you a bit more about it. It is based on the XR 1200 Nightster that I had the other week, but it's got the 883 engine, so hence why it's probably a little bit lighter. Well, it is a little bit lighter, a little bit kind of lower, a little bit sleeker. And yesterday I was saying, for instance, it didn't seem to have as much power as the 1200, but that'd be why. But I really like it. I'm loving the styling on it. It's amazing what a little bit of non-paint can do, if you know what I mean. Matte black, just all over, looks wicked with the chrome pipes on it here. Hasn't got the temperature gauge there, which is a shame. Oh, it has. It spins out. That's wicked. In fact, yeah, I'm just loving it. So I've got my helmet cam on. I'm going to take it for a little spin into work and get on with my show for today, which I'm excited about doing. So let's crack on, my friends. It's Monday morning. Let's ride in a more macho way than that. Right then, had a top ride in this morning on this little beauty. Look at it! And I've been doing a bit of research to see what more information I can bring you. As I mentioned before, obviously 883 engine, so it's different from the Nightster in that respect, which had the 1200 engine. But the price this comes in at, which has really blown me away, £5,800 on the road, or circa around that, which is cheap for a Harley when you think about it, especially because of all the Harleys I've ridden. This is probably one of the ones I've liked the most. I mean, it's one of the most simple, it's one of the most basic, but that's why it appeals to me. I love the look of it. Riding this morning, just perfect for nipping around town. I'm about to head off to a meeting now. I'm going to get loads and loads of onboard footage to show you exactly what it is like to ride. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's the most blacked out Harley they've ever done. I've got a direct link to the website as well, which is like the dark custom, for all their dark custom bikes they do. Definitely worth checking out. I will whack that on the actual blog itself, on the Independent, and on the Mail and MCN and stuff. But yeah, look at it. It's obviously with Harleys, it's mostly a style icon and stuff, but I'm really enjoying riding this because it is just sit on, nip off. You know, it's not like getting on a sports bike. We've got to have your head in gear and that. It's really relaxing. It's kind of almost that perfect cafe bike to just nip to a cafe or nip out, you know, to the shops and that. And talking of which, it's time I actually did just that, so I'm going to nip out on it now. Sweet. Okay, I have literally just nipped into the centre of Birmingham on the Iron 883 because I've got a meeting to come to. Just thought I'd try and summarise, because you know, it's very easy for me to sit here and say, oh, I like the character, I like this. So let me explain about this bike. If you've ridden a modern bike, and it comes into the category at around the 6,000 price mark of, like a lot of 600 commuters, for instance, you know, you're not going to be able to get on this and then just think, oh, this is an equal bike, because it's not going to feel the way. It hasn't got the same type of brakes. Obviously, it's only got a single disc front. It hasn't got the same type of suspension. You know, the suspension can be described as bone-shakingly awful. It hasn't got the same type of performance. Even something like the SV650 Twin, you know, that'll just blow this away on the road. But it's got the style and the charisma, and that's hard to put a price on. Yes, I would buy probably I don't know, actually. I don't know if I would buy another bike, because, you know, this is a thing. For the price, okay, yeah, it hasn't got the riding capabilities of a lot of Japanese bikes or even Triumphs and stuff. But for character alone, just riding down it, man. Oh, everyone's been looking at me. I almost kind of, I would definitely get some cans on it, because it sounds quite nice. But, yeah, it doesn't sound like, you know, as raw as it should do, the way it looks. But, man, it's just a lot of fun to ride, and just to nip on into town. Seriously, it's pretty much perfect. Anyway, I better go to this meeting. I'll jump back on it later. Sweet. Okay, having finished my client meeting, I'm now back from a nice kind of half-hour ride out on this. It's wrong to call it a blast, because you're not going out there pushing the boundaries of what, you know, is capable on the roads, of grip and of acceleration, but you are just cruising. It's one of these bikes that you get off and you actually kind of think, oh, I need to go to the shop again, get some milk, do you know what I mean? Because you just want to turn up looking as cool as you do on it. So I suppose with my Harleys, to be fair, and you know, this is not in a derogatory way, but they're not designed for the riding pleasure. It's kind of like the arriving, well, not the riding pleasure in like the way that a lot of sports bikes are, you know, because you're on the edge, because you're pushing the envelope, but they're designed because of, you know, they look amazing and they're cool, and there's the whole lifestyle that goes with them, all the options and the mod-ons, and as I said earlier, this is the blackest one that Harley have ever done, and you can, I'm so glad they left actually the pipes chrome, because I think that's such a beautiful kind of little contrast, you know, the matte black, the chrome pipes. I'm loving the kind of wheels and the black spokes, and yeah, she's becoming actually one of my favourite bikes. Would I buy her if I needed to commute on a daily basis in wet and everything else? No, she's not a commuter, man. You don't want to take her on the motorway or anything like that, really. I'm sure she'd be fine, she'd handle it, but as I say, this is designed for nipping around kind of like nice little leafy A and B roads, and I'd ride it every day in the summer. Yes, I would, and I really would. For the money, for under £6,000, you're getting such an amount of style and a hell of a lot of bike, really. There's not a lot of extras on it. You've got the self-cancelling indicators you have on all Harleys, and as you can see on the front display, you've literally got a speedo and an odometer, and that's it. In fact, no rev counter, a couple of lights at the bottom, pretty much it. It has got the keyless entry system, well, not keyless entry, it's a light, sorry, the alarm system, where on the key fob, you have the key, turn it off, you have the fob, and that, when you're away, it means that the bike will alarm, which is already done, so that's why it's not flashing now. But otherwise, it is really basic, it's really, you know, minimalist, and I like it, and I really do, and I like the character of it. It would be very, very hard to kind of say, buy one of these over something like an SV650S, as I say, if you were looking for a bike to get into bigger bikes, to start doing track days, to looking to kind of get faster, things like that, you know, the CBF 600F and all that, the Gixxer 650F and all those are probably better riders' bikes. But for the price, I don't think you could look as cool on pretty much anything else out there. So it's down to aesthetics, really, isn't it? If you want a bike that you can go out and hammer it and take on a track and learn how to ride fast, it's not for you. If you want a bike you can sit on and pretend you're James Dean at the weekends and nip down to the shops and pick up your girlfriend from a cafe, although obviously there's only one seat, so she'd have to kind of hang on your back, then it's not much better. Harley Iron A83, I think I'm getting it.